What's up, peeps? Still it's cold out here, man. So I saw something so incredible. Like, just when you've given up faith in the world, sometimes something truly remarkable happens, right? So, I work at a restaurant. I actually love my job. Listen to music, drive around, get to talk to a bunch of different people, get to see the world in a very different perspective. One of my coworkers, she was like how I was in the past. She issues with alcohol and stuff like that, but when we do things like that, it's because we're masking some real deep pain and unresolved issues. And it's fine, and to each their own, but it started spilling over into her work life. And one of the managers here, which is like, it's like a family, she, after her working out like 4 times or some shit like that, like, it's hard to get fired from here, right? She kind of gave her an ultimatum: go to rehab or don't come back. Didn't fire her, holding her job indefinitely until she gets her shit together. And I just heard about it, like, earlier, and right after I did, she called me. And I told her this. I'm like, as much as you might be angry at that, someone that's not your family, that does an act of love like that for you is just so rare. That's what I'm gonna miss whenever Klaus Schwab implements his reset and stuff, or there's not gonna be any places to work that like this that are family owned. So I'm gonna be doing a video later, because I was just reading an article. I've been keeping up on my governor of Pennsylvania, not my governor. He's broken constitutional law a few times, our state constitution and federal Bill of Rights type things too. But the federal government has earmarked and given emergency aid that was intended for, or at least written down under the guise of emergency relief for small businesses. You know how we all complied, thinking of working in good faith on behalf of doing what's right for the greater good. So at $1.1 billion, our Congress, and like not just a close vote, but like 2/3 of them said that we can't do their budget with this. We need to replenish this or that. So out of the $1.1 billion, $930 million of it went to criminal justice. And it's just like, I can't find where exactly. 930 million goes for an annual thing of criminal justice, and another 30 million for a highway fund, which I think is all the extortion that the locals couldn't commit, like all those ticket quotas and shit like that. It adds up, man. It's like 200 people, twice a week, like 400 people a week paying a couple $100 minimum. If you're lucky, you won't get the points either, if you pay, or lose your license, or get a bump in insurance, or whatever. But basically, in a sense, the one group that can legally, lawfully, and constitutionally remove these traitors from office has been bought off. And I'm sure, without even looking, this has probably gone down in every single state. Did your state get COVID emergency relief for that was intended, from the federal government, intended for small businesses, for you guys, for us good people, us hardworking people who slave non-stop just to put food on the table for our family. And then he shut us down. And then he said that they were going to give us aid. And then some treasonous piece of shit like Tom Wolf, mass murdering treasonous piece of shit like Tom Wolf, and the people who represent your best interest just fucked you. They fucked you hardcore. All of us. I like my job. I have a degree in HVAC. I could be making a lot of money. Like, I can do anything. I can work on my car. I can build guitars. I can do electricity, plumbing, whatever. It's easy. Why do I work this shit job? Because I feel free when I do it. I know that I'm not going to be able to have a car for very much longer into the future. This is like, remember when you're 16, you get your license, that freedom you felt? It's never left me. This car, man, this is my escape from clown world. And I get to teach, this is my classroom. I'm teaching myself how to work on this thing. So the next car that I buy, like a 67 Mustang or a Stingray Corvette, when I dump money into that, it's going to increase the value instead of just maintaining it. I love the people here because of what my manager did for my coworker today. Somebody's not actually done it for me. That's how it works, man. Like, if you're fortunate enough to climb out of whatever hole you've dug for yourself, man, and you claw your way back, no matter how hard it was, it changes you in a way that breeds so much resilience and tremendous amount of empathy that you would show complete love like that and take a chance, even risk your own friendship with someone to see them get better or to start loving themselves again, because it pains you so much to see them in that much pain, that worthless feeling that you have, that you just want to die and you just cover it with drugs and alcohol. I applaud her so much for saying that, for giving her that tough choice. I kind of might seem like a dick if you're in your actual addiction. You're like, you fucking asshole, like, I can't believe you do that to me. But from where I'm sitting at now, it filled my heart, like, in a way that it's like a peace and a joy. This is what true connection to source is. Anyway, I gotta get back to it. Just thought I'd share my thoughts. Be kind to everyone, guys.